To be able to curl and blow dry your hair at the same time is just chef's kiss, amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having an amazing day. I am over the moon excited about this video today. It is in partnership with Dyson, showing you guys how I style my hair with the Dyson Airwrap. If you guys have been watching me and you're not new here, I bought this about a month ago and it's my favorite hair tool ever. Oh, look at that. So this is literally like a dream partnership. So thank you so much to Dyson for working with me on this. So I want to quickly show you guys before we get into the hairstyles. So I actually love both straightening my hair and doing beautiful voluminous curls with it. I've been getting a ton of requests when I style my hair with this on how I do it. So that will be in the next part of this video. So stick around. We're going to start off with the straightening of the hair, but also with volume. This product is extremely versatile. Not only can you dry your hair with it, but you can also curl it, wave it, straighten it, get it nice and smooth. It defrizzes. It's a magical little product. So first and foremost, this is the base here, and it has different attachments, which you can just pop right on. So it comes in this magic little carrying case. As I said, I bought this a month ago and I use it every single time I get out of the shower. It comes with curlers, brush attachments. There are just so many options. They also recently launched longer curling rods, and they come in 1.2-inch barrels and also 1.6 barrels. I'm so excited about these long ones because my hair's gotten pretty long, so we'll use those later. But anyway, I'm getting too excited. So the first thing I want to do is I just got out of the shower, and with this, you want to get that like soaking wet water. You want to get the bulk of the water out of your hair first. And I like to get it about 70-80% dry. You don't want it to be fully dry, but as you can see, I just got out of the shower and it's pretty darn wet. Best thing about this, my hair is super processed. I have fake blonde hair. So it has a thing called intelligent heat control. So the cool thing is it's protecting your hair from extreme heat damage, and it checks the temperature 40 times per second. My hair is really damaged from, being processed. It's been bleached. So it's really nice to see it really shiny and feeling healthy when I use the Dyson Airwrap. So as I said, the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this wetness out of my hair. So as you can see here, we have at the bottom the on and off section, also with a cool shot button, which we'll use later with the curls. We also have options up here for 3 different fan speeds and also for 3 different heat settings. So that's really helpful having all these options, but regardless, it will keep your hair protected. So before I get started, I'm gonna add in some of my favorite heat protectant. I think it's super important to add your favorite products beforehand. A little anti-aging spray. I'm also gonna take a little bit of my favorite hair oil. Just give it a little hydration, add whatever it is you like. And I'm gonna go ahead and put mine on the medium heat setting and the highest fan setting. And even when this is on the highest fan setting, it's still pretty quiet. Like, I can usually still watch a YouTube video while I use this. Also, pro tip back from my cosmetology school days, always blow your hair down because it closes the cuticle, keeps the hair shiny. I mean, the Dyson does that too, but it's just so much better for your hair to blow dry down. I'm just going to get out a lot of this water. It's already so much drier. All right, guys, so I don't know if you can see all this shine, but I don't get that when I use a different hair dryer. Like, the intelligent heat control is very real in terms of protecting your hair. So now that I have most of the moisture out of my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and get to styling. So as I said, first we're getting into how I style my hair straight, which I've been getting back into lately. So this is the attachment I'm gonna use next. Super easy to switch out attachments. There are so many versatile ways to use this product with all the different attachments. It's like all these different hair tools in one. It's just so crazy convenient. Like, you'll never need a different styling tool again. So I want to tell you guys about the Kawanda effect, or the wow factor. So with this brush here, the smoothing brushes mimic a stylish blow dry by attracting hair to their surface and propelling hair along the strands. So still keeping the heat on medium and the fan on high. I don't know if you guys noticed, but as I was blow drying my hair, I really like to massage the root and start to lift it and kind of activate it as I'm drying it. And with this brush here, I'm gonna kind of start the same technique. I'm kind of gonna massage it on my root and even kind of lift it up like that. And like immediately you'll see a little bit of lift. I like to work one side at a time. And I'm gonna go ahead and work in sections. I typically do each side of my head. I do the bottom and the top and the bottom and the top. So with this brush, look, I literally just brush through and like literally, like this was such a frizzy piece and it's just like smooth and sleek. Okay, so even just finishing this bottom piece, like look at that shine. That does not happen. So especially when it comes to like, if you would just blow dry your hair and then take a straightener to it, like I love how easy this is. This like one and done step where you're just brushing through your hair and you're getting that shine. It's sleek, it's so soft, like it's styling and drying simultaneously and saves so much time. This is literally engineered for styling damp hair. It's combining airflow that's super powerful with controlled heat. So I'm gonna take down the top now and I'm gonna show you guys how I like to get some lift, because I love a sleek straight look, but I like a little bit of lift at the root. So let me just go ahead and continue what I was doing along this section here, and then once it's dry, I'll show you my little trick. Okay, so as you can see, I just finished, and I mean like that shine, it's because of this technology. And it's as easy as like brushing through your hair. It's so fast. And then also one thing I love to do, I think it looks so cute if you want like a blown out look, take your brush and just like curl the hair inward, because the brush kind of has that curve, and then it gets all of your little angles or your bangs to give that kind of Jen Aniston look. I love a little face framing inward flip. So let's talk volume. One way I love to get volume when I have my hair straightened. So you're gonna wanna take some hair kind of at the crown and the back, just like about a 1 inch little section here. And I'm gonna blow dry it in the opposite direction, just at the root. So that way when we flip it over, it has lift. So I also like to take a little bit of a volumizing spray and just spritz it at the root. This is something I personally like to do at the end. You will see more of this in the next tutorial with the curls, but just taking this on the lower heat setting and the low fan setting. I don't need anything too intense for this. And I literally just blow dry the hair up and over and kind of lift. And now you'll literally see it has significant more lift than the side that I didn't do. And by blow drying it that way, that lift is going to stay because you're kind of like putting it in place that way. I love that lifted look. You can do it in the back of the crown too, but it's such a staple because I feel like even though I love a shiny, sleek, straight hair look, there's just something about having some volume with it. I just can't get over how shiny and healthy my hair has felt since I switched to this product. Now we have that lift, and now I kind of like to zhuzh it a little, but not only is it like sleek and straight and like shiny, but in all honesty, my hair genuinely does. I know I keep saying it, but I'm just like in awe about it. Genuinely, like my hair feels so strong and healthy and shiny and smooth. And I used to like only let my hair air dry just because like every time I blow dried my hair, it would feel so like almost crispy and like fried. But like if you want some sleek smooth straight hair, this is my favorite little attachment for the Dyson Airwrap. So let's get into the most requested tutorial. We're talking about curls, baby. The most beautiful curls that last for days and days and days. All right guys, so now let's go ahead and get into the second tutorial. So my hair is currently at that damp point where like when you've taken out enough water and it's about 80% dry and you're ready to get into styling. I get so many questions on this. I'm so excited to share you with you guys. So as I mentioned, I believe there are two size curling barrels, a 1.2 inch and a 1.6 inch. So I prefer to use the 1.2 and I'll tell you why. Because the curls come out a little bit tighter at first, but they last longer because they slowly fall. This one though is still really beautiful, but it will give you more of like a really loose wave, almost more of like a blowout look once it falls down. But these curls last for days. Like, hello dry shampoo, that's all you need. So I'm so excited to share with you guys. Again, this is such a time saver. You know, you take that first attachment I showed you guys, get that dampness out of your hair, hop on the curling barrel, and continue to dry your hair while styling at the same time. So you can see there's still a bit of wetness, but not too much. So the amazing thing about these little guys is you can see the arrows on them. That is indicating which way the air is blowing to create the curl in whatever direction you want. To be able to curl and blow dry your hair at the same time is just chef's kiss, amazing. So I mentioned the Kawanda effect before. So with these little guys, the Airwrap styler harnesses the Kawanda effect to wrap against the barrel with no clamping mechanisms or gloves, just voluminous waves and curls. So I'm just going to detach this little guy here. So I like to do both sides away from my face. So like that wavy unison motion. I'll use one barrel for one side and one for the other. So they're both away from my face. As you can see on this one, the air is going out, which is the way I want my hair to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn my heat and fan up for this one and show you guys how to use this magic little thing that literally picks up your hair and wraps it for you for the perfect curl every time. So I'm gonna take about a little 1-inch section of hair and I'm just gonna grab it at the middle, turn it on to your desired heat and fan setting, and I'm just going to hold it up to the hair and, oh, the hair just wraps on. Yeah. And then I'm gonna pop up to Cool Shot. And the Cool Shot is what secures that. Turn it off. And the most beautiful curl I've ever seen in my life. And so much shine again with that protection. Beautiful. It's really magical. So that Cool Shot, like I said, hopefully you guys can hear me, is crucial. By doing a Cool Shot at the end, I learned this back in cosmetology school, it really does lock it in place, closes the cuticle, secures the style, and it also makes it extra shiny because like it's so shiny. And it's just like fun too. Especially considering like it's saving time and it's just like fun to watch. So again, I'll show you. You just hold it up to the hair and it grabs on. And you just pull it up to the top and it does the work for you. I usually hold it there for, I don't know, like 5-10 seconds, depending on how damp that section is. But I never miss the Cool Shot at the end. I'm just holding the button up, holding it until I want that Cool Shot to stop. You can feel that it's blowing cooler air. And then, like, are you kidding me? So, beautiful. What I like to do, like, that is a perfect curl. But it's gonna be beautiful, like curly waves. So what I like to do is I like to leave the curls and let them like fully cool down and set. And then once I'm done with my whole head, I'll kind of run my fingers through and get them to the desired style. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do exactly what I'm doing all on this side, and then we'll swap to the other side. Okay, so as you can see, I just followed that exact same curling method throughout this side of my hair. The curls are stunning. Like, I feel like if you wanted to go like old school retro glam, you could leave it like this, give it some hairspray, but it's gonna look so gorgeous at the end and so trendy, like what everyone loves. And like we still have so much shine and health coming from our hair. So now we're gonna go ahead and switch to the other side. So because I like to curl away from my face on both sides, I feel like that's what lasts the best too. As I did in the last one, I already went ahead and added like my favorite heat protectants and things. So I'm just going to click unlock in the back, remove this little tool, and switch to just the other directional one because again, we want to go away from our face. It's on the other side. So I just attached this and I'm literally going to follow the same little guidelines on this side. It takes like a minute to get comfy with it. And I'm not touching this side. I'm letting these curls kind of set and we'll work on them later. And you want to make sure you get your whole head curled and not miss any pieces because that is going to help last so much longer with the curls. So turning it on, same thing as before. Just letting the Dyson do the work, letting it grab the end of the hair. The curler just grabs the rest of the hair, pull it up to cool shot for a few seconds, and release to a beautiful curl that is dried, styled, and stunning. So let's do it again. Another 1-inch section on, just holding the hair here. It wraps around on its own, lifting up the curler. It grabs the rest of the hair for you. It's so easy. Like I just usually watch YouTube while I do this. It's just, you can just chill out on the cool shot after a few seconds. Let it set that curl. And you want them to look like this at first because that's what's gonna give you the beautiful wave at the end. And again, this is the tighter wand, so that's why they look a little bit more baloney, but trust me, like wait for the end, it's so beautiful. But if you are someone who likes a bigger wave curl, even though this is kind of what that looks like in the end, just bear with me. So I'm just gonna keep doing this now. And then we'll have the same results from this side on this side as well. Both sides are now super curly and voluminous, baloney kind of curls looking like. But literally, I timed that. Both sides took me in total 8 minutes. So as you guys saw, this side was able to rest while I was doing this side. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just take a little volumizing spray. And I'm gonna spray at the root and a little bit throughout my curls. I like to do that same method as well with this little guy to get volume at the root. And I'm working only on this side right now. I'm also gonna grab my favorite hairspray and just spritz like the mid shaft to the end. I have like a little method of how I work, like section by section. So, and while that hairspray sets, a little more volumizing root action. I'm gonna hit this side with hairspray. Some people totally prefer to finger brush, finger comb out their curls first and then spray it with hairspray. For me personally, I feel like my curls last longer when I hairspray it first and then finger comb, but do what feels right for you. Now, once everything is set, I love to zhuzh, and I'll take the pieces and start to pull them apart. I'm gonna just kind of let them fall, separate the pieces. I'm running my fingers through. The hairspray I use is also a very soft hold, so I wouldn't recommend doing like a firm hold hairspray and then running your fingers through. If you have only that hairspray, run your fingers through first, but mine's a very soft, flexible hold hairspray. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. And I'm doing the same thing on this side, just pulling apart the curls, running my fingers through, going back in and zhuzhing the root. You can spritz them again with some more hairspray if you want to. I just love like a little bit of a shine mist in there. And guys, I kid you not, these curls stay beautiful day after day after day. I feel like styling and drying and styling at the same time really locks in the hair and the curl and the wave or the straight, whatever you do with it. There's so many options to do with this Dyson Airwrap. Seriously, game changer. You're gonna save so much time with this and your hair will thank you for it. I'll leave a link down below if you guys wanna shop this. It is absolutely worth it. It's an amazing product. I've been getting so many questions about how I curl my hair like this. Literally, you can dry shampoo and wear this for like days and days and days. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Thank you again to Dyson for sponsoring and working with me on this video. I am obsessed with this tool and I hope you guys will check it out. Bye guys.